G'day everybody, welcome back to Enshrouded. Hope you guys are doing well. And if you've been following along in the previous episode, we really slowed things down and we spent most of our time, if not all of our time, right here at home, just preparing ourselves for, I guess, the coming days of exploration. We cooked all the foods thanks to the little kettle here that we now have. And yeah, we also crafted some new armor, so we're looking really, let's say, interesting right now. I'm not entirely sure about the helmet. I'm not really a big fan of that look, but I do like the thing that we have on our chest, so the chest piece or the torso piece. So that's really cool. We do still have a few more other pieces to get though, so I'm sort of working towards that, but we're gonna need a lot more linen, and to get more linen we need even more flax, and yeah, I don't exactly have a lot of flax to work with at the moment, so we are growing it though, so hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit more linen going as we progress through this episode. Now, we should actually have a decent comfort level and a decent rested buff, or we should be able to get a decent rested buff as a result of sort of sitting or sleeping in our home. And specifically thanks to this thing here as well, we sort of put that up. We accidentally fought the wyvern. We won somehow, and yeah, we've got a nice wyvern trophy now hanging in the middle of the house, giving us that extra boost. So I'm thinking in this episode we want to start off by just going back to, I think it's called Pikemead's Reach. I keep forgetting the name. Yeah, Pikemead's Reach. And we'll explore all of these question marks and see what all of those things are. We'll see how far we get, and then, yeah, we might sort of do other stuff in the middle of the episode, whether or not it's doing more prep work, maybe making some more armor and stuff like that. Perhaps maybe we do also want to think about going to different locations, maybe even making our way to find Cade's masonry tools. But anyway, let's fast travel to our flame altar out there. I won't take this down because we are likely going to need to return back home with stuff, and we might need to respawn here multiple times. So yeah, we'll leave that for the time being. I do have, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff here. So vegetable puree, I'll have that, and I'll have grilled game, which should give us even more HP, and then I'll do the stamina drink here, the chamomile tea. So yeah, we should hopefully be very, very prepared for whatever is lurking in here. Oh, but I really do hate these witch things. I mean, we've got a lot of HP, so it's fine. I just want to get rid of this thing before proceeding further. Actually, you know what? Maybe we can get it to come outside this way. That might be an easier way to deal with it, if I don't miss all of my shots. I seem to be a little bit bugged there. That's okay. I'm happy to capitalize on that. All right. So perhaps maybe what we should do is to tag some of this stuff. So maybe I'll start with this thing. So we'll set that as a waypoint. I don't think we have any journal entries for these things when they're sort of question marks. Maybe we do have journal entries for some of these ones. Gormander's Imperial Gardens, for example. But yeah, we'll start with the biggest question mark first. And then we'll see how we go on that front. So roughly somewhere over there. Okay, let's not be too careless though about our approach in here. There's still all manner of nasties that are ready to just surround us and obliterate us. And then there's the shroud as well, so gotta be careful about that. Do have that recharge sitting there. I'll just let it sit for a little bit more. Yeah, I don't mind getting some metal scraps and stuff, because I do actually need metal scraps to make lockpicks if I need lockpicks for any of these chests. But yeah, I'm gonna grab this right now. Oh, really? I can't grab it. Maybe because I've got other stuff in the way? Oh, there we go. Okay, I just needed to smash it apparently. That's new. I've never seen that mechanic before. Metal scraps. Let me just see if I can get a tiny bit more. There we go. Yeah, that should help with a few lockpicks when we need it, so. So one other thing that we did in the previous episode, which I almost forgot actually, is that we did spend quite a few of our points in some upgrades that might actually change the way we do things. So we do have this double jump now, which is really, really awesome actually. So I've just realized that we have that, and I should be utilizing that to its fullest extent. Yeah, look at that. We can easily get up above the shroud when we need to. Do a quick repair there. And, yeah, where are we? Yeah, we're nowhere near where we need to be. So let's push on further. But yeah, this place is a maze, and I'm finding it very difficult to find our way to where we need to go oftentimes. Ooh, maybe this is it. A new room for storage. I think we'll need a new space for storing the elixir. Barrels leak and a film has started to form on the cellar grounds. It's moist and humid. Going into the caverns below the marketplace makes one dizzy. Also, I let Remy go. Sneaky rat was lapping up the spilled elixir from the floor. Disgraceful. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, I guess you can sort of see how how the kingdoms are progressively fallen to the powers of the elixir, and the elixir slowly poisoning the earth. Grab that. Ooh, wolf's maw, but that's exactly what we have, right? Yeah. So I can get rid of that. Although, actually, maybe it would have been a good idea to have two wolf's maws. And that way we would have been able to do more damage. That was not it, but it was something that, I guess, contributed to maybe lore? Yeah, so the interesting thing now with... Oh, there's still another route over that way. Perhaps maybe we can deal with it. But I was just going to say that this double jump is actually going to make it a little bit more different for us, mechanically speaking, when it comes to, you know, gliding around and stuff. I'm used to jumping twice to immediately glide, but now it's going to be jumping 3 times. Take the arrows. Okay, something going on here. Forgive me, Flame. Flame, I ask thee for forgiveness. I merely reached out to admire your beauty and strength, believe me. I'd never even dream of claiming your spark as my own. These accusations are false. I was a magistrate, you know, renowned and respected. I love the law as it were my wife, and I'd never betray such a sacred bond. But I've become an outcast. Forced to leave my home, neither hearth, wife, or mistress can warm me. Lift this hollow curse, I swear on my family that I'm a good person. Darius. And then there's some books there. Don't really need that. What are we looting here? Oh, lockpick. Okay. That's good. Nails. Anything else we can loot? Yeah, it's interesting how with a lot of these flame altars or or flame sanctums or whatever you want to call them, the ones that we don't create ourselves, it seems that there are a lot of people who just leave offerings for it. Do we want to go into the shroud there? Well, I suppose that is the way. So I don't really think I have much of an option. I do think that perhaps maybe the question mark here is simply the shroud route. So yeah, maybe the right answer is to maybe whittle down some enemies here from afar. I'm thinking there might be a thunder brute down there if I come in any closer. Not that they're too difficult to deal with at this stage of the game. I might actually be able to take them on pretty easily. Let's pull this guy back. Just making sure that there's nothing behind us that's going to attack us from behind. Yeah, I don't see the thunder brute anywhere, unless it's hiding. Ow. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's a lot. Just gonna bring them here. Oh wow, they seem to just be coming out of this place. I'm not sure if there are a certain amount of them or if they're just respawning. Let me just get rid of the roots. Then we should be able to investigate further. Just trying to determine what we need to eat here. Oh, I think it's, yeah, that. One of the grilled meats. Is there a nest back here? Maybe not. Alright, well, let's check out what this is. We can't even get runes from that, right? Like, it'll probably just be deleted. I'll take all of that. Okay. Yeah, that got rid of the big question mark, so let's move on to that spot there. So there is something glowing up there though, so I want to go for that first. Whatever that is. Ancients help us. They broke through. Soldiers of the Northguard. They ravaged it all, and the brittle walls were torn apart. The gate was lowered. They locked us out. We cannot run. Rats in a cage. Their fists clash against the iron. I lower my hands, fold my palms and pray. Dear ancients, please, anyone, open the gates. Sounds pretty desperate. And I guess we can't go through. And we do need to go through because that's where our objective is. Although, now that we have double jump, perhaps maybe there is a way through. Maybe I can simply destroy parts of the roof or something? Okay. I could potentially try and get up there. Seems to be a little bit too high. I bet there's maybe an easier way to get up, so let's look around. Okay, this is a little bit further away though. Perhaps through the Flame Sanctum? So can I simply, like, get more kettles if I wanted more kettles? Because I think the way it works is once you pick stuff up, you're then able to craft the things when you need them. Just quickly check on what this is. I mean, I can keep it. I guess we could have like a couple of fireplaces working, for example, if you wanted to. Not that I would, but if we wanted to decorate with it, for example, we could do that as well. Yeah, so how do we get up there? Unless I'm missing something from down here. Yeah, seems a little bit unlikely. I am starting to run out of bombs, though. That's, not something I thought that would happen. But here we are. Perhaps up this way? I'm just trying to think, though. I feel like we have been through that general area before. Maybe I just need to... go through a different way. I feel like if we go that way, we might have some luck. Yeah, looks like the Shroud route has returned. I think they all just respawn simply after you exit the game. I guess it's not necessary for us to cut down every single Shroud route. Unless you're trying to clear the Shroud in the area, but... oh, that is so good. Just the fact that we've gotten, you know, more height by doing a double jump definitely helps us get a bit further away, you know. Okay, so I do need to just be extra careful here because there's lava everywhere. So I could easily die by stepping into the wrong spot. We definitely want to avoid that. Yeah, I could jump across and then maybe there's a way in from there. cheeky chest there. I'll do a survival flask. Got plenty of those. As the tide rises, all my life the sea has been by my side. Her face glistened during the day, decorated by twirling specks of light, gently brushed by the sun. My troubles would fade at the sight. Even as she rose and billowed over the edge, she swept away all old troubles and pains. Now the light in my eyes fades. I hear the waves echo in my ear like whispers of a conch shell. They grow closer. I've hid all I've left below for her to take, my parting gift to an old friend. Perhaps it was the chest that we've found already. Okay. No, not yet. Not quite. Apparently it's below. But, that seems a little bit dangerous. Here? Yeah, okay. I feel like we have been through some of these places before, but we've just been like frantically like trying to find the kettle at the time, and therefore we've sort of largely ignored whatever was going on in this space. Okay, so I sort of want to make my way this way. I do want to sort of climb up. And I think I sort of want to get myself across here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. There is a thunder brute, though. Come on, then. Good times, alright. I think someone's throwing something at me. From somewhere. Maybe. Okay, I think this is where we want to be. So let's start searching the area. Waypoint reached. Okay. But I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to be doing here. Gormander's treasure is rumored to have been buried somewhere in the Imperial Gardens of Pikemead's Reach. Find it. Really? I mean, could it be just simply in here? Okay. That was a good guess. Yeah, okay. I mean, if you're a magic wielder, sure, that would have been very, very good. Warrior trousers. This might be decent. Let's take a look at it and compare. So, 27 versus 38. And it gives us stamina regen as well. So, I mean, absolutely. Perhaps maybe we don't even need to worry about getting a new pair of trousers from home. And we can simply just use this. We'll still need like new boots and new gauntlets as well, but we'll address that when the time comes. Let's just take a look at what else is here. So, a scattered legacy. Let's go set that waypoint. Let's actually take a look at the journal. I think the journals really help with finding out what we need to do. Okay, this one is just lore though. That's not exactly telling us if there's actually something that we need to do there. Or maybe it will once we arrive in the location. Okay, down there somewhere apparently. Got these hollow type enemies, which we have seen before. Alright, maybe in here somewhere. Probably want to think about eating a little bit more. Maybe this is the thing? Oh wow. Guard of the North chest plate. Seems pretty badass, but minus 45 seconds in the shroud. Am I willing to make that trade? Maybe not. I think we'll get rid of the Thunder Brute head, because I mean, we've got so many of them, and we can easily find more. Let's have a read. We returned to Earth today. Never thought I'd see a war, nay, a live invasion in the last of my tired days. I've buried so many. I confess this comforts me, guiding people on their final voyage. So many last goodbyes. Today comes mine. The Northern Army is past the gates. We can't seek respite in the castle. Gormander locked all doors, lowered all gates. It will not stop the horde. They will find their way. Ancients preserve us. The shroud is seeping inside. Something drips from above. If anyone finds this, If anyone is left, I want to be buried next to my wife and son under the old oak. Leave the hard stone blank, and I have nothing left to say. Did that complete it? No. Did that complete it? Yes, okay. Cool. A chest in the attic. Okay, we'll try and go for that. Still some more stuff here, though. Ghostly shield. I think I'm going to get rid of that, though. And this thing, yeah, I mean... 61 versus 44, so no, absolutely not. We are not using that. Delete. These pants I will delete as well, actually. Just make a little bit of space for stuff. 5 more minutes being in the shroud. We'll just be a little bit careful about that. Probably get some fresh air up here. Okay, so we need to head that away. Yeah, I should be sort of a little bit more careful when I do that, because you never know when there's some lava behind some of this shroud. And yeah, you can't always see when the shroud is quite thick, so... But yeah, I guess it might be this house. Oh lord, okay. Ah, yes, pleasant enemies. Let me... Ow. Get rid of the nest. I just want out. Okay. Right. The attic. How do we get there? I thought he would have given up by now. Let's go this way, maybe through here? Actually, no. We need to go that way. Wonder if there's a way up. Yeah, maybe just simply through here. And now that we've got double jump, shouldn't be a problem, right? Awesome. Okay. Okay, let's have a read. Riddle me this, above and beyond we rise, solemn light shines upon thy face before candlelight roams. Behind the creaks and cracks of oak it lies a secret, held by brittle bones. Above and beyond we rise, solemn light. Above and beyond. Solemn light shines on thy face beyond candlelight. Before candlelight roams. Something before it gets dark. Behind the creaks and cracks of oak lies secret, held by brittle bones. Let me just take a look at this. A chest in the attic. So that hasn't cleared things for us just yet. So there must still be something. Maybe back here? Oh, alright. Yep. There we go. Cryptic wand. Man, I swear, this game really loves giving players wands. It almost wants players to go into magic. But yeah, I'm gonna salvage that, because no, we're not. We're not one of those people. We're the other kind. Alright, I think that's everything in Pikemead's Reach, no? A scattered legacy. Okay, hang on, hang on. Yeah, alright. I think this is a continuation, right? Because the journal entry said something about wanting to be buried next to, like, his wife or whatever. Next to, or under the oak. So... there must be a way to get to this burial spot. And apparently it's that way somewhere. I don't know if we can go around, or if there's potentially another way this way. I don't entirely feel comfortable trying to fight the wyvern again. It definitely seems like there's some stuff up there though. Oh yes, that's where we need to be, but how do I get up there though? Might be a good idea to consume a little bit more popcorn. Gives us... I forget what it gives us actually, popcorn. Regenerates stamina, okay, right. And... +4 health regen, +2 endurance. +3 dex. I don't think the answer is going around this way, to be honest. I think it's probably going to be something that we get to by grappling and maybe climbing on the other side. So let's try that. I guess The only thing is we just need to remember not to drop down to the center of this castle, because otherwise we'd have to fight that wyvern once more, and definitely don't want to do that. We've bested it once, and that's enough. Alright, so if I go down there, the wyvern will spawn, right? Not interested. Can I go through here? Okay, cool. Right, interesting. Objective is that way, though. So, how do I get up there? Maybe through here? Alright, yeah, we couldn't access this when we finished fighting the wyvern, but I think perhaps maybe I didn't look around enough for grappling hooks. I'm thinking that we probably did have the opportunity to get here. Okay, that goes further up. And yeah, this seems to wrap around. I don't know which way is the right way, but I'm just gonna have to try. Could have dug our way through, maybe? Yeah, there's a lot of locked doors with not a lot of treasures inside. As soon as I say the word treasure, though. Let me just get rid of stuff. I should use these, actually. Just... there's no reason not to. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better. And grab that, and that's likely to be something that we get rid of as well. 25... ooh, 24. I don't know if this is equal to what we've currently got. It is common though, so even if I upgrade it, it might not actually be as good. So I'll just get rid of it. Yeah, and then we can swing. There somewhere, but don't need to rush. Oh, there is that chest, but if we drop down, that's a long way to try and get back up. I'm gonna leave it for now. I feel like we're very close. No. Okay. We need to get ourselves on that tower. Somehow. Oh yeah, that's right. I came here for a bit of a detour. Yeah, I won't go for that chest actually, guys, because it's not really what I'm looking for. And plus it's just a normal chest as well, so it's probably just going to give us some regular old loot. Guard of the North helmet. This thing looks kind of badass, but I don't know if that's what I really want. I've already made comments about how I'm not entirely sure I like the look of this helmet. If I equip this, we're supposed to be saving this land, not conquering the land. But anyway, I'll probably get rid of this thing. Don't really want it. Setting sail. Wherever he fled, if at all, Gormander is alone, or with another courtesan. The city is drenched. They've crushed our wall early morn, and now coat our town with thick, suffocating nebula colored like ostrich feathers. I cower here, alone, for the first time in years, like a little girl. My heart flusters like a thrashing, caged canary. I should have run away and chartered a ship. Seize it. I can fence and read a map after all. Maybe it's not too late. I could still wake up to ocean blues and feel salt on my skin. See mermaids and sing at the docks, loudly, finally. I want to end in a storm, in a blaze, and not a lonely little tower. Don't laugh at me. I feel so small. I guess that could be one of Gormander's aides or something like that. Okay. Anything going on back here? Not really. Okay, so let me just have a quick look. Yeah, I definitely cleared the question mark there, so that's good. We've really explored almost all of Pikemead's reach. There is something going on here at the shanty shacks. Okay, a scattered legacy, right, again. So I'd probably want to set that as a waypoint, but it's probably easier for us to get there by fast traveling over this way. So let's go ahead and do that. And I don't know, it seems very, very accessible here. I know we're probably at the very end of the episode already, but okay, what's going on here? Are these maybe just trenches? They were fighting off hordes and hordes of, well, I guess I'm assuming shrouded enemies. But yeah, if we sort of just make our way this way, I wonder if we can just simply get to this thing. This waypoint. Okay, it's apparently above us somewhere. Another tower, it seems. I'd probably eat a little bit more, but I'm not going to waste that because I don't think we're really in any danger. Unless another fell thunderbrute decides to show up and make things or make life hard for us. Yeah, there it is. So let me just try and find a way in there. Yeah, probably just down here. Can I smash this? Yeah. Okay, good. City wall blocks. The old walls were impenetrable in Pikemead's time. Now they crumble. Every watch I see the smoke come closer. The mistral weighs heavy with a pungent sweetness. Rot and decay. They'll tear through the outer walls soon enough. Even the mining rift due east cannot yield enough stone to restore the Imperial Aegis afore the brewing siege. I wonder if it's supposed to put down, like, the location of a mine or something for us. Possibly. Maybe that? No. Fisher's Tail. Okay. I think this is going to be the episode, guys. Just sort of working my way back here just to see if there's any loot that I've missed. Because there is a way further up, and maybe there's a chest up there. So we'll quickly check on that, but I think we're going to be calling it. I do have a lot of flax, though, to try and, you know, to try and get, actually. There's something else to read here. Siege Report Day 3. Status horrendous. Impacts today 17. Section below is hastily scribbled. It's gone, torn apart like cotton. Their catapults pure devilry. Blighted fire, bright blue and hazy. A rotting stench. Numbers unknown. Too many. Led by Vorgoth. He's coming. Heavy boots. Smashed Caden's skull. Lost below. Sludge and mud. All red. A wave of steel. Flooding towards Market Square. My brothers below yelling. No way down. Everything is loud. The screams. I cannot bear this, dear lords. Please. I'm just a squire. Please don't crush my head. Caden, I'm so sorry. Jeez. Alright, so I am going to try and glide my way back out. Oh. There's something there. Like maybe an underground passage or something like that. But that's our altar right there, so I'm just gonna quickly glide towards it. And I'll probably leave the altar here just in case, but we can always take it down when we need to. Yeah, no more question marks in Pikemead's reach, so I'm happy about that. I think I'm gonna finish up the episode by just collecting my flax, guys, because I really want to get this flax production going, so... Oh no, I've got so much stuff. Yeah, we spent the entire episode in Pikemead's reach, I feel. I'm gonna delete that. Not that that's a bad thing, you know, it's, we've been very productive there. We found all the things. Okay, so... Oh god. Got stuck there for a second. Oh no. Some of them haven't fully grown yet, that's okay. I'm alright with that. How many flax seedlings do we have? Only 9, and I don't think we've got any more in here. So I probably want to make some more flax seedlings. So let's maybe split the stack, and I think I'll do like 10 flax for here, and then we can make flax seedlings. Yeah, 10 flax seedlings for 2 water and 1 flax, right? Yeah, okay. Good. And now I'm gonna actually drop the flax in here. And yeah, I just wanted to do all of that before calling it an episode, guys, because there is a chance that I might forget about that when we come back in the next one. But anyway, I think this was a very, very good episode full of exploration, and I'm actually really happy about that. A stark contrast between what we were doing in the previous episode, which was primarily just preparing ourselves. Thanks for watching, guys. As usual, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Otherwise, stay true. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.